Welcome to Eagle Nova's Outdoor Treasures. It's great to have you along as we explore roads less traveled, experiencing nature and wildlife from a truly unique perspective. In this episode, photographer Christian Sasse takes us to a bald eagle wonderland, British Columbia's Port Hardy.
Every single way an eagle looks at you, every angle is different. And to capture that, you could capture 1,000 frames, and every single frame would be different.
On this first morning in September, a momentary mist winds through a dreamlike setting, as if signaling the approaching change in seasons. Already, though, there's excitement in the air. The first salmon have returned to spawn, attracting bald eagles to the easy bounty in this land of dew. Some shaking off the night's chill before feasting on the catch of the day. Others pausing to scrub and clean their beak. Yes, whether it's dining in or carry out, the arrival of the salmon has transformed this intertidal zone into a gathering spot for bald eagles of all ages, and for attentive scavengers hoping to steal a prize. Commotions erupt. Already, there's a sense of morning rush hour. This is Port Hardy, located on the northeastern coast of Vancouver Island.
What I like so much about Port Hardy is the real raw beauty, the nature, and the way people are. They're very unpretentious, they're very natural in the way they are.
More than anything though, photographer Christian Sasse is drawn by the bald eagles. On this visit, he'll spend 3 days photographing the majestic birds. As he records video with one camera, he shoots still images with another, wondering all the while about which frame might reveal something new to him.
What I'm really trying to find out is what is the being of the eagle. The eagle fascinates me so much because of its many facets it has, and they're all very powerful. So I try and get close-ups from eagles, I try to get them in flight, I try to get them from the top, from bottom, from all angles. And maybe that's what is unique in the way I try and discover the eagle. I'm still only in the beginning.
In many ways, it's a study of contrasts.
Well, it is the extreme colors that it has. You have the yellow beak, the extremely white head, and then the beautiful black body. And what is most amazing is the moment it takes off, because the eagle will compress like a spring and completely, the whole body gets very small, and suddenly you see these feet, these yellow feet with the talons just push upward, the wings spread completely into a wingspan of several feet, and then it taking off. That's the most beautiful moment you can actually have in photography.
This is Christian's second visit to Port Hardy, where meeting the locals comes easily.
Actually, all you have to do is put your camera in the middle of town. What I was actually trying to do is I was trying to shoot a bit of life in the town. And there wasn't much going on. I couldn't even find a single car. And then this one car stops in front of me, sees me. Oh, hi, Christian, how are you doing?
Hello, Christian.
Hi.
How are you?
Very well, and you?
Taking a picture of our fair town?
I'm trying to make a documentary of Port Hardy. Yes.
Are you? Wow, nice.
I was known by that time already as the eagle man with the big lens. Okay. So they stopped. He would get out. Oh, I'm just getting a video now. How are you? Oh, I'm fine, Tom. So I said, Tom, can you do me a favor? Can you just drive along the main road so at least I have somebody driving here?
Yeah, it's going to go photograph a movie and go up to my nephew.
Oh, good.
And watch a movie.
Then I've got a car on the film. Just drive. It's brilliant. So he did. He drove up the road, and yes, you can actually see that shot as he drives up the road, and that's what makes it so special. People in no time get to know you.
Port Hardy moments can seem right out of a postcard. Well, except for the moment at the beginning of day 2, before sunrise, just as Christian returned to his favorite spot.
Right next to the road, got out of the car, and was sort of half sleepishly going and looking across to the river. And there was something black looking straight at me about 20 feet from me. And that thing was huge. It was a black bear. And I quickly woke up, rushed back to the car, and the black bear rushed in the other direction. So that was my early morning wake-up call.
He didn't waste any time setting up his camera equipment and actually managed to record the bear, his 800mm lens providing a close-up view.
I'm at a distance about 1,000 feet or so, and got the most amazingly beautiful scene. It was so rewarding to be early, and I was of course thrilled.
Day 3 on this trip to Port Hardy would be the foggiest. Lots of mist and patience.
Then suddenly the whole valley is flooded with the beautiful sounds of Canada geese landing on the water with the most amazing reflections. And then there is silence again, and then suddenly you hear this whoosh, and then an eagle comes with a massive turn with its huge wings and lands right on a very pointed rock. It's very difficult though to photograph in mist, because even your best equipment will not help you. However, the thing about mist is that if there's only a small break in the clouds where some sunlights penetrate, it gives you the most beautiful lighting you can imagine, because you get slightly diffuse light with direct light. And that sort of illuminates all the clouds. It's like a big theater evolving in front of you with a lot of dynamics.
And that's what ultimately happened. The morning light finally cutting through the mist, dramatically illuminating nature's theater.
And there was this eagle sitting on a branch, okay, with spider webs. And then I did something which you really shouldn't do. You would photograph directly against the light, but because of the diffuseness of the light, you could do it. And the spider webs were illuminated from the back, which made them really shiny, reflective, and you could see the whole pattern of the spider webs. And then suddenly this eagle would be staring straight at me. Although I was at a distance of about 1,000 feet, it was looking straight at me with its incredible eagle eyes. And this image was so strong, and I have it both on video and as a still, and it was complete magic.
Magical light, a dramatic mist, all showcasing a stage where the bald eagle rules.
It makes your heart jump. What else can I say? I think those are the moments where you think those must be the most fulfilling moments in one's life. And also that's what I like to really convey to people, to say that's the magic and that's the preciousness and that's the nature we should preserve on this planet. It's so important.